What's up, Taiwan? I'm Erika Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. A delegation of European parliamentarians, including the vice chair of the International Trade Committee, has pushed for a bilateral investment agreement between the EU and Taiwan on a visit to the country. Rick Glauert reports.
It's been a booming year for Taiwan-Europe ties, with 17 official visits from European parliamentarians in the last 12 months. Delegations often talk about shared values, such as democracy and human rights, as well as standing up to China. But this time, trade and investment are at the top of the agenda. On a visit to Taiwan's President Tsai Ing-wen, a delegation led by the Vice Chair of the European Parliament's International Trade Committee said it was pushing for a bilateral investment agreement between the EU and Taiwan. Trade between the two grew 32% in 2021, and Taiwan, often shut out of global agreements, is keen to bolster trade ties.
未来我们期待双方能够一起加强经贸交流、供应链安全，并且加速推动台欧盟 BIA 的进程，让双方的企业更有信心扩大投资。我也相信，透过推动科技、绿能、医疗卫生等跨领域的合作，能为双方的人民创造更多的福祉。
But China and the European Union are each other's biggest trading partner, and China is known to punish countries economically for getting too close to Taiwan. It's a threat that often divides European nations.
I'm sure there are some countries that want closer ties more quickly and some countries that are a little bit more reluctant, depending also on the relationship that these countries have with China, in the sense that one cannot predict what the consequences might be. One can only be prepared, and in fact, in the Trade Committee, we are now preparing a host of new instruments that are exactly meant to give us the tools we need to respond to economic coercion.
Both Taiwan and European countries have been touting warming ties in the face of increasing aggression from China. But this bonhomie has yet to translate into those all-important trade and investment deals. Eason Chen and Rick Glauert in Taipei for TaiwanPlus.
The Taiwan Railway Labor Union is threatening a major strike that could take place around Lunar New Year. This comes after the union accused the Transportation Ministry of refusing to listen to their concerns. If it happens, the strike could derail many people's plans for the holidays. Bing Wong reports.
Taiwan's trains move up to 200 million passengers every year. But next month, services could grind to a halt. For almost 2 years, the railway union has protested plans to turn the Taiwan Railways Administration from a government agency to a state-owned company. It's meant to help turn around the loss-making administration and address safety concerns following 2 deadly train accidents in 2018 and 2021. But the Taiwan Railway Labor Union says they were not consulted on the matter and believe the trains still need maintenance to be deemed safe.
春节期间然后那么大的运输，我们不容许让列车有一点点任何的一些状况在行车不安全的情况下，我们春节的部分里面完完全全把列车停下来，然后让我们跟交通部好好的谈。
If a strike were to go ahead, hundreds of thousands of people could be affected.
宜兰回我妈娘家，
会去台中，已经订好饭店了。
我会去台东，因为过年的时候要回去看外公外婆，所以会搭台铁。
The train is the main transport Taiwanese people take to get to other places in the country. With the Lunar New Year holidays just around the corner, thousands of people will be relying on these trains to find their way back home. But without a solution to the strike, many people may have to cancel their plans or find alternative ways to celebrate with their families. The Transport Ministry is hoping for a quick resolution to ensure the safety of the trains and to continue services for passengers.
我们在协调，一直在协调，我们还在讨论哈。是。
Officials hope to keep things running smoothly and are set to meet again with protesting railway workers. But if the meetings do not lead to an agreement, the union says they will hold additional strikes during other public holidays, causing even more disruptions to train services. Howard Zhang, Alex Chen, and Bing Wong for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan's digital minister Audrey Tang says a nationwide ban on the video sharing app TikTok would need to have full public support. Tang made the comments at a ministry briefing on Tuesday and said the issue would be raised at a government data security meeting this weekend. The app, which is owned by Chinese company ByteDance, is already banned in the public sector in Taiwan. The Mainland Affairs Council says China uses the app to shape public opinion. A new survey suggests people in Taiwan want the country to interact more with China. That's despite worsening ties between Taipei and Beijing. Taiwan's Global Views magazine spoke to more than 1,000 Taiwanese adults earlier this month. More than 40% of respondents said their overall impression of China had worsened, with fewer than 17% saying it had improved. But almost 60% of respondents said Taiwan should increase its interactions with China. Only 24% said exchanges should decrease. The results follow years of escalating tensions between the two countries. China and Taiwan suspended most direct flights during the COVID-19 pandemic, but now both have abandoned their zero-COVID policies. Officials in Taiwan are considering reopening those transport links. Back in Taiwan, scientists at National Taiwan University have made an interesting breakthrough in plant communication, one that could have big implications for agriculture. Sally Jensen reports.
If plants could talk, what would they say? While there's still no way of knowing for sure, scientists at the National Taiwan University have found a fascinating way of getting them to communicate.
这个地方我们可以看到颜色不均匀了，那因为光质是均匀的，所以可见的这个状况之下，应该是我们的水根的氧液它的吸收可能有不均匀状况，可能有些元素缺乏了比方说或许缺镁或者缺钾之类的。
After 12 years of cross-field collaboration, the scientists at the university's Department of Biomechatronics Engineering have developed a sensor that provides instant insight into plant health. Take this sprouting lettuce, for instance. You can see that the ends of its leaves have gone red. When the colour is unevenly distributed, that means that some nutrients are missing. So what does this development mean for the future of Taiwan's agriculture? Taiwan has a fluctuating climate and often experiences extreme weather conditions that can see harvests wiped out almost overnight. And Taiwan's heavy industry has damaged soil quality in many places, making it harder for plants to absorb the nutrients they need. If farmers are able to monitor and control levels of nutrient absorption, this could be a boon for yields and crop quality. But this technology comes with a hefty price tag.
所以如果我们想要知道说缺乏哪个离子元素的话，我们需要买这样的电极。那这样的电极它的价格非常的昂贵，一次只能量一个。所以一开始来讲的话，我们就必须尝试把它做的微小化。
So while we may not be able to converse with our cabbages just yet, this discovery could have major implications for the future of agriculture. Leon Lien and Sally Jensen for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan has won a gold medal at the Asian Karate Championships in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Gu Xiaoshuang beat two-time World Championships gold medalist Miho Miyahara of Japan in a nail-biting showdown on Tuesday in the women's under 50-kilogram category. Gu took a 3-0 lead just 2 seconds into the match, landing a high hook kick on her opponent. Miyahara fought back, but Gu managed to edge the encounter by 8 points to 7. Gu won bronze in the same category at last year's Asian Championships. The FIFA World Cup may be over, but Taiwan's textile firms have scored with extra orders for replica national team shirts. Argentina's dramatic win in Sunday's final has seen a surge in demand for the team's blue and white striped jerseys, especially the number 10 shirt, worn by the best player of the tournament, Lionel Messi. Taiwanese textile giant Far Eastern New Century says its sales forecasts for next year are up 50% due to the World Cup effect. Meanwhile, Shinkong Synthetic Fibers says it's received a rush order following the tournament. The company is a supplier to Nike, sponsors of World Cup runners-up France and third place Croatia. Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Finally today, we leave you with images of a light and water show at Marina Bay Sands in Singapore. I'm Erika Liu. Take care and see you next time.